I personally loved working with Lutz Ebersdorf. I found him an incredible acting partner, but in large part also because we were guided by Luca, who, as you know from many of his films, has an incredible gift for evoking great emotion in intimate moments in film. He really does that extremely well, and it worked. And so I knew that's how it would go down with me and Lutz, and I think it did. And he was also just very gentle and embracing you as an actor. So really great experience for me.
It was incredible working with Luca. I have a small part in the film, but it was an incredible opportunity to not have anything be off the table, no matter what ideas I brought to Luca. It was never no, maybe let's try this. It was yes and more. And he allowed you to overcome your fears as an actor, which, I think some directors tend to take your word for it if you don't want to go into certain areas of your soul to find the torment. But I think we explored that in this. And it was just a wonderful opportunity.
This was my second time working with Luca, so I felt I had a sort of foundation of ease and safety, and we know each other very well at this point, and I feel like I'm able to do anything when I'm in his hands, and because the film is about things that I loved so much and still love so much, it's about, the obvious things like dancers and witches and magic. And I grew up just loving these things and being fascinated by groups of women and feeling like they were mysterious and magical, and to have this sort of inside look with this person that I love so much, that I love working with so much, into something that's been so mystical to me was perfect. My truly a dream come true project for me.
Well, I've known Luca for a very, 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 very long time, and he's one of my closest friends. We are pretty much blood related. I mean, very much blood related now, I would say. Working with him, living alongside him is home for me. And it's a great, great piece of luck as a filmmaker to find other filmmakers to work with this kind, as Dakota says, this kind of ease. But beyond ease, there's this sense of daring each other, which is really important when making art together. Filmmaking is entirely collaborative, and we need to be close together. And when you know that the person who's standing next to you has got as low a boredom threshold as you do, and is going to be as uninterested in something they've seen before as you are, then you're really safe, because you can keep amusing each other and pushing each other. So for me, it's not even a question of work. It's a question of life working alongside Luca, and it's my piece of luck.
Luca is a maestro at what he does, and so from the very beginning, it was a complete honor to get the chance to work with him. And as soon as I landed in Italy, he welcomed me with wide arms, and I felt instantly welcomed into this very much like a family that he has around him, and I found a lot of comfort and safety in that. And one of the things I found most fulfilling working with Luca. Well, first it reminded me, being on set with him, what I imagined perhaps being on set with like a Kubrick or a Fellini was like. There's something that is so passionate and inspiring to work with him, and second, he pushes you, and he always believes in you, even sometimes when you have doubts within yourself, and that's incredibly empowering to work opposite someone who is so talented and to believe in you in the way he does. It was incredibly fulfilling.